Ask Tom on Home Show.
MG from Brighton, New York, needs a little vent advice.
Yeah, she does. That's because, Tom, she's putting a new roof on this home built back in 1932. It has no wall or ceiling insulation, and it lacks something else. MG writes, the only venting is a hole once cut for an attic fan that's no longer used, so that hole is loosely covered now. There are 2 small windows on the opposite wall that are never open, and the house has no soffits, so it doesn't seem like ridge vents would work. Should I just open up the space where the attic fan was and cut a round hole on the opposite wall, or just leave it as is? How would you ventilate this attic, Tom?
That house is very old, and it's never going to be an energy-efficient home. I lived in the Northeast for a long time, and some of the old homes, they had no insulation. Most of them were built for summer homes. People move up in the mountains. They do the best they can. They use their fireplace, turn the heat on, put the sweaters on. It's not a bad life. It's interesting. But as far as that goes, to make that an energy-efficient home, don't try. I would just go ahead and leave it the way it is. If you want to insulate, fine. Don't try to open it all up. If you do, you're going to have to do it either really well, or you're going to have different types of problems like icicles building up in there and stuff. So if it's been working the way it is, if you want to add some insulation in the attic, you can go ahead and do that. It's not going to hurt you any, but don't try to get all that venting and stuff going on. The rule is this, really. If you can't do it right with the venting, keep it sealed and don't do it at all. And so that's what I would tell you to do. But the insulation is important, so it keeps the attic from getting warm. You don't want a warm attic. And that way the snow won't melt and you get problems with your roof like ice dams and water backing up during the thaws and the freeze and thaws and things of that nature.
Yeah, MJ says that she had 2 contractors, and one of them wanted to open up, one of them didn't. And I just, for purpose of length, kind of cut it short and get your answer. So you would pack it tight. Would you add some insulation up there, Tom, just to make it a better deal for the house?
I don't know what's up there, so I'd have to take a look. So I'm not going to answer that question. But if it doesn't have enough, then the answer would be yes. If it doesn't have enough for the area, and I'm going to assume the area up there is going to be a 42 or greater. So get with your contractor about that. But the contractor says don't do it. He's right, because if you do it halfway, it's just going to let all that humidity from the snow and stuff during the winter time get in there, and it's going to be a mess. And in the summertime, it's going to be a moldy mess if you get some wet summers. I don't know in New York State exactly where you are, but it can be coastal or it can be up in the mountains and everything in between in that state.
Yeah. You got a question, no matter what state you're in, Tom will help you escape a state of confusion. By clicking on the blue Ask Tom button, we're here to help you 24/7. You can send us videos, you can send us questions in writing, or you can make like MJ and send us pictures too, and we'll use those to answer the questions. We're happy to do that. We do it every day. There's a new video posted at Home Show's Facebook page and the Home Show Radio YouTube channel, which, by the way, when you go there and you give a thumbs up on our videos, and y'all have been doing that more, and we appreciate that. It helps make the videos easier to find. And of course, you'll find that and lots more on our website at HomeShowRadio.com.